All right, so let's say you have your, your coin tracker. And in light of the current events, of BCC, you're here at day one and you're making the decision, you want to trade. So to explain the sheet, like I'm not going to go into detail about it, but Coinpayments has a BCC wallet. Coinbase, is a way you can cash out to fiat, and Hit BTC is actually an exchange where you can trade the BCC token. So that's where I'm starting with you guys. Just show you some things that are possible. So over here, like, is a tab where I can track my trades and, bring some life into this token. So the coin is going to be BCC. And how much is left? Well, over here, this is about the average amount that everybody has left. This is what I had sitting in there in one of the accounts or whatever. And so if we go look at that over here, paste it. That's about $25.49. And you may be like, well, damn, that's not nothing. But it can turn into something. As you're beginning to learn how to trade, you can just start focusing on 1% per day. You were trusting BCC to give you 1% a day. So let's salvage what you had left with starting with 1%. And then as you gain your confidence and we develop more strategies, we can increase that percentage. But let's start our focus and our consistency with 1%. And I'm going to show you that it's super possible. Like, this is 1%, 39 cents, $1.29, 39 cents, 52 cents, 13 cents, 14 cents, well, that was a different loan, 15 cents, 21 cents, like 15 cents, 50 cents. Like, these are just pennies adding up, And you can do this. Like, that's not a lot. Like, these are screenshots from my actual lending interest that I was getting from BitConnect. So we know how much this is. This is what we're starting with in BitConnect. Let's go and throw that over here on the sheet. So the currency is this amount. And the amount was $25.49. But it might be a little different inside of here. So let's just double check that. Alright, so this is BCC USD tether. That's some pretty consistent candles. Like, they're not all splotchy. We can go to BTC markets, BCC. This is on the Bitcoin side of everything, which those look pretty decent. So depending on what you want to trade it for, it's 4% down on the Bitcoin market. It's about that much on the Ethereum. And it's hella down on the USD tether. But you see that Ethereum looks like really bad. It doesn't look strong. But actually USD tether is like, tether itself is a coin like you should work on hodling, which is holding on for dear life for future. Because there will be some profits, because it's kind of like a bridge for a lot of trading, and that's why you see these candles look so awesome. So let's say we're going to work with USD tether for a smidget. We we can even just say Bitcoin. Let's just say Bitcoin. Alright, that's the 5-minute chart. That's the 15-minute chart. And you see it's like super consolidated on the 5 and the 15. Like it's really not, it's weird. The candles are weird. So I would actually start trading this on USD Tether just because those candles looked a lot stronger. So that's on the 5-minute chart. Let's adjust the view a little bit. Now I probably actually would work this on the 15-minute chart. Definitely. Okay, so we have this bad boy open up on the 15-minute chart. And for one, let's take note of a few things. The current price, like if I was going to sell it right now, the best bid is $15.60. So, $15.60. That would be about $24.94. Now let's just say I didn't wait, because if you actually look, it's going to actually come like right down here a little more probably. Like an ideal buy would be lower down here, like where you see where these candles are, but we'll get more into that in a minute. But just realistically, 1%. So let's take this price, $15.60, Control C. Let's snatch up the calculator. So we'll put Control V and we'll times this 0.01 equals plus Control V equals. So that'd be going up 1% would be $15.75. That would be going up 1%. So that'd be $15. Let's see, 75 cents. So it'd have to be like 70 or 80. So let's do 80 cents. So you see that? Like, that's profit. That's profit. So let's check that out again. It'd be $24.94 that you would start with. So remember that number, $24.94. If you put this at the 70, that would be, let's pull back up that calculator. This is so like, sometimes we make things harder on ourselves than we should. So let's do that. 25.10 minus 24.94. That is 16 cents profit. Profits are better than wages. And then look over here. I know I had a 16. Look, boom. BitConnect gave me 16 cents profit. And I can do that myself. Right over here. Which that was like a 1% trade. So there are some tools that we can use to help us. So we're going to use this price right here as our starting point, actually. So we're going to take this amount. And it's already there. And we're actually going to put that on the trades too. So that would be at currency, Control V. Our exchange would be HIT BTC. The coin would be BCC. The value at that price. So it would be $24.94. and the buy price would be $15.60. And we are just going to sell it for 1%. So 1% of this is what? Let's see. Again, Control C. Calculator. Times 0.01 equals plus Control V equals $15.75. So Control C, paste that right back over here. Control V. And then we are supposed to have this right here. So let's do that. Control C. And let's sell that. So boom, sell limits in there. That's bacon. And then when we get back into it, we're gonna, you know, just keep doing that consistently. So I'm actually gonna change the sheet around a smidget. So let's do the sale price. Oh, boom, it already sold that fast. That's funny. Control C. That was 1%. You see that? Field. That was 1%. So now we got to track that. So we got to do the sale price. Control V. And so the value now ended up being 20 this. And what do we say the profit was? 6 cents, 16 cents, 0.16. Boom! Now let's go do that shit one more again. Hit. Okay, so now of the currency, we don't have none, but we got a balance right here. So let's take that balance. This is how many it's going to get us. So Control C. The value is 25.23. Control C. Go ahead and buy that. Buy price $15.80. Now what are we going to do again? Sell price. So clear it. Control V times 0.01 equals plus Control V equals, now this time it's going to be $15.95. So Control C. And we're going to click the same amount that we just bought. For this price, and this time, this is our projected profit. But we're going to put the sell price because we just want to track the actual results. But and click sell. And we're going to track that again, and we'll get into detail on utilizing some indicators, but for the most part, as you can see, I just did what BitConnect had gave me, and we're just going to grow it, just consistent, and mark our progress. Alright, so